The supreme leader of Iran recently made a statement and said that the more dangerous than a ship is the weapon that sends it to the bottom of the sea. Well, from a commonsensical logic, that's almost like a delusional statement to say. Of course, everybody knows, I guess, that his army is not the strongest army in the world, and there is a great potential that if they will start a war, then they will be basically destroyed without a question. But what is true in what he said is that he emphasizes a lot of times God and God and God and God's the merciful. And in his last speech, he also talked about at least three times he mentioned it, God, and made a link between the enemy, which is Israel and America, and versus Iran and the Islamic Republic. He said Islamic Republic means the living, stable, and strong nation of Iran. Well, in terms of what is true and what is not, there is some justifications for it. There are a few examples throughout the Quran about the treatment, like how should an Islamic man or Islam in general should treat the Jews as a whole. And there are, but like any other religions, like any religion across the globe, they usually having many interpretations and arguments among their sages. Even in the Middle Ages, even like if you go back, there are always disputes about how to understand a verse, whether it's in the Quran, in the Tanakh, and whatever. His approach basically, he takes a very hard approach, which is disputable. I mean, it's an arguable point, but he says like he takes a verse from the Quran, and basically he understands that there will be no hope from the Jewish people to change. He kind of follows up on what the Quran said, that the Jewish people are attacking the Islamic Republic, the Islam in general. You will surely find the most bitter towards the believers to be the Jews and polytheists, and the most gracious to be those who call themselves Christian. So here, I mean, there are a lot of things to analyze, but the verse states actually that the Jews are kind of bad, but like any other religion, there is always the flip side. There is a call among Christian leaders, even lately in Nostra Aetate, to focus on the unifying theme of every religion. Like here, it is disputable thing what he said, because we can choose to focus on unity and the Abrahamic roots of the Jewish people.